your local election headquarters.
Republicans and Democrats have good and different ideas on how to deal with gun violence in America. Wouldn't it be refreshing if the president were to bring us together?
Just hours after the mass shooting, Congressman Jim Costa re-engaging the gun debate on the House floor. And how about Fresno Mayor Lee Brand releasing this statement, in part, quote, "This senseless tragedy does not define us. Rather, our response and unity as a community will. And I have complete confidence in our collective resolve." The House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Governor Gavin Newsom both demanding Senate Leader Mitch McConnell to move on that bipartisan background checks for guns following the deadly mass shooting in Fresno. So let the debate begin. Panel roll call for us. Managing editor of the Fresno Bee, Joe Kita, is here. Fresno City Councilman Gary Bredefeld. And the executive director of the nonprofit Asian Business Institute and Resource Center and the first Hmong City Councilman, Blong Zhang, is here as well. Guys, thank you for being here. And Blong, I do want to begin with you. Was it right, or even too soon, for Jim Costa, just hours, this is really that morning of, right after the mass shooting, to turn this into a political spotlight instead of, let's grieve, let's figure out what's happening?
You know, the good thing being out of political office, I don't have to worry about that because I got to concentrate on what's happening in my community. So I leave that to those folks that are debating the bigger issue, and I just want to make sure I concentrate what's really important for my community, the support that we've gotten across the board. Obviously, the gun issue will continue to be a larger debate issue, but
when it hits home like this, it's got to make the community angry.
It is. I mean, we're angry because you know there's no rationale for it. It's hard to fathom the idea that that there were these many casualties in terms of what happened. But you know, my heart goes out to our elders, to our parents that has had to endure the escape, right, from the war-torn nation during the Vietnam War. Believing that obviously we came to this great nation, and but to suffer this tragedy.
Gary, I want to move to you here. You know, one could argue California possesses the strictest gun laws in the entire country. Still not working here.
No, because the bottom line is there are evil people regardless of the laws, and they're going to do evil things. And you know, I wish it didn't get politicized. It always does get politicized. We love the Hmong community, and we grieve with them. We're going to support them all the way. And the bottom line is we have to find the killers. And that's what our police department is doing. That's what Chief Hall is doing. I have no doubt they're going to be successful at it. And we have to have justice. You
know, with our media coverage, Joe, obviously the Fresno Bee doing a lot with this story, and there's so many questions and not a whole lot of answers here that we could provide the community. Fresno police kind of stereotyping this, maybe some say, with the gang violence task force that was formed. How should we look at this, even within the media circles?
You know, I think it's really interesting that the chief did take that step to say that they were creating an Asian gang task force. I thought that obviously, you know, caused a lot of upset in the Asian community and the Hmong community for sure. And the other part is he was very careful at the very beginning of the press conference to say that everyone in that home was not involved in the gang. So, you know, how does that all come together? I think, you know, we're trying to get some answers to that. And I think the chief obviously is trying to do everything he can to solve this crime, but how that is working out, we're not sure yet.
Yeah, and just to Joe's point there, how does the Hmong community feel about an Asian gang task force?
You know, it's been a little bit challenging, at least from my perspective, because I deal a lot in the public side. So I've had to deal with some of the inquiries and backlash from that comment. Look, I was at the press conference, and I heard everything that Chief Hall stated and said, and everything he said to that point was accurate and was appropriate. So I think that we missed the point, you know, that task force name kind of took away from the message and the effort that was being established incredibly by our police. So I give that to I don't believe there's intention in terms of that, but the message was said, and I think our folks in our community, to those that are paying attention to these type of things, are somewhat slighted.
I want to switch our attention to this, a little lighter note here. Bobby Bliatu, you just heard from him. He wins the District 22 endorsement. Twitter page temporarily cut out because of that political ad that he had. First and foremost, Joe, I'll begin with you. Is that the ad that is impactful enough to draw the ire of Devin Newsom being portrayed as a child?
You know, it certainly caught my attention.
Devin Nunes.
Devin
sorry.
Nunes, not
I probably
Gavin
said Newsom. Yeah.
You know, it certainly caught my attention. I thought it was a creative ad. I'm not sure why Twitter thought it was something to take down. It's obviously a free speech, you know, and a legitimate ad. How effective it will be, I think, you know, that's still yet to be determined. And it was interesting that in this case you have an ad that really is going after Devin Nunes, and Bobby's running against other Democrats, presumably in this race. I know it's an open primary, but I think everybody feels that Nunes is going to be on the ballot. So you know, how does he drive a distinction between him and the rest of that race, I think, is going to be how this is won or lost.
Gary, Devin didn't even mention Andrew Janz's name 2 years ago. Does this do enough to at least acknowledge Bobby Bliatu's in the race in Nunes' camp?
Well, listen, Devin Nunes is going to be tough to beat. I have no doubt he's going to win again. He's earned winning again. The ad is humorous, and I don't know why Twitter would have taken it down. I think it's insane, because there's a lot of horrible things on Twitter that don't belong on Twitter that they should be taking down, but certainly not this one.
Blong, what do you make of the ad? I mean, Bobby Bliatu, you know, he's part of that Asian community. I know you guys are, I'm sure, rooting for him.
Well, we are, and I support, you know, Gary's comment. We've definitely have seen worst in terms of political ads, but to say that cause concerns or create some type of angst against for the community.
Is it making a mockery though of Devin?
Well, we've seen worse mockery techniques from other folks, right? This is, to me, this is benign at best. So maybe the Twitter changed their value standards in terms of whatever they're looking at, and then suddenly decide to put it back on. So I'm not sure what their standards are anymore.
Well, certainly gaining some attention on social media. Guys, stay put. We got a lot more to talk about, including this. One-on-one with presidential hopeful Tom Steyer. Why the California billionaire says he's not only willing to tax himself even more, but also why he's the best option for the Democratic Party.